Hey everyone, Presale here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I want to cover KeyTango, which is quite a hyped upcoming project. Obviously, DuckDAO announced him as Tier 1 incubation project, which is super bullish. So before we get to that, I actually just wanted to kindly remind everyone to join my Telegram announcements channel. I do post all the whitelist info there, and hopefully it is very helpful for you. So definitely join that. So for KeyTango, let's have a look quickly, briefly through their site, which is not much info, but we'll get to the summary and tokenomics later. So they want to be the Robinhood for DeFi, which is really a big task, but if they pull it off, there's huge potential. So in terms of their Telegram, 8,000 members, 1,500 online. This is also considering that they have not announced any public sale details. So they say it's scheduled for this quarter still, i.e. before April, but they can't say an exact date yet. But that's even more reason to just follow it closely. Make sure you get in as soon as possible when they do announce that. So next up, we can have a look at the announcement from DuckDAO. As they say, it's a tier 1 incubation project. And if we go to read a bit more info, this actually gives a nice summary of what they want to do. So KeyTango's A-team will change the market dynamic for DeFi newcomers through design and immaculate user experience, making it easy for users to discover, learn, and invest in deep DeFi. So they want basically a simple UI and UX in order to navigate through DeFi. And they say here, KeyTango is developing a systematic approach to deep DeFi accessible through their effective design methodology and their Tango token. Then they say here their Web3 application is made for DeFi newbies and acts as a frictionless gateway to popular DeFi products and services, ready to be unraveled within a couple of clicks. So they say unlike Defi, which takes some familiarity with deep DeFi for granted, they offer intuitive UI UX coupled with rich and concise content and tailored suggestions based on your previous DeFi experiences. So it's a very interesting idea, and as I said, becoming the Robinhood of crypto and DeFi is a huge task. So next up, let's have a look at their one-pager that they have here, which also lists the team, which we'll get to in a second. But let's see, they say that the problem is that 95% of crypto assets are still idle, and DeFi products could generate significant returns on these idle assets. However, DeFi is a huge UX problem, which I relatively agree with. And for retail clients, attractive DeFi strategies are often too hard to discover and complicated, which 100% true. I mean, I get a lot of questions asking things that, as you know, experienced person in DeFi seems very simple, but it just shows you that the learning curve is very high for DeFi. So this is something very interesting that could bring the masses to DeFi. So their solution is a Robinhood-like UI, rich educational content, and an investment dashboard tailored for newbies, enhanced by unique features such as tailored onboarding, connect your wallet and get insights, and rapid exit so you can convert all your DeFi assets to stablecoins instantly with one click. So they're going to be launching a React web app that interacts with multiple DeFi products. They also state here that their closest competitor is Yearn Finance, and as you know, the market cap for Yearn is well over $1 billion. So if KeyTango gets anywhere near that, that's obviously pro gains if you get into the pre-sale or public sale. So the Tango token is a governance token that allows its holders to participate in governance over all of their smart contracts. On-chain governance scope is protocol fee, policy and collection, Tango community treasury, third-party interactions, for example, lend in Compound or Aave. So that is what the incentive of having the token is with the governance. Then in terms of traction, they've got a very impressive team, graduates of MIT and Y Combinator alumni, graduated from Outlier Ventures Basecamp program, closed a pre-seed safe round where they say they were fortunate enough to include Outlier Ventures staff as angel investors. They release educational content with thousands of overall impressions and hundreds weekly, and they have over 100 organic signups for beta and token sale requests. So I'll show you the beta that they have announced, their public beta. But in terms of their team, as you can see here, obviously public team, Dan Danay, CEO from MIT, lead dev Alexander Morris, and then Quan, And then some advisors here from Enigma, which was another big 2 advisors from Enigma. So that's also quite bullish. Then in terms of their beta testing I was talking about, they just announced that that is live, so you can apply for their beta test. They actually have a KeyTango guided tour here, meeting. So that's going to be on 7 p.m. UTC, 17th of Feb, where you can go through it with them, which is really interesting. And I'm very curious to actually see how this product will work exactly, because it is very promising. Then I actually wanted to go through some questions that they had in their AMA with DuckDAO. Here they say, Duck asked them, will there be an audit process? And they say, when needed, yes. So that is, extra security. As you can see, that is one of their priorities. Then, as I said before already, the biggest competitor is Yearn. So if they get anywhere close there, then that's very pro. And they say they're similar in ways to Zerion or Zapper.fi. In terms of their milestones for 2021, so they say besides the TGE and launching their web app and educational content, they want the tailored onboarding, where they'll provide tailored advice given users past transactions, which I find very impressive, and rapid unwinding, where you can swap the DeFi coins to stables in one click. So they say they plan to set up the DAO, unique reward programs, and most importantly, increase user growth on their platform. So overall, looks really good. Then next up, let's have a look at their tokenomics as usual, most important. So token ticker is Tango, 50 million supply, of which 4.89% will be circulating at launch at 50 cents, which is 1.2 million initial circulating supply, which is not low compared to the others, but it's still not really that high. So in terms of their rounds, early advisor and equity, they've got a 6-month lockup. So nothing until 6 months, and then a total lockup of 18 months. Then seed round, 9-month total lock, but they get 11% at launch at the price of 20 cents, and they raise 120,000. Strategic sale, 14% at launch, then locked over 8 months and 32 cents, 32.5, and they raise 1.4 million. Private sale 1, locked over 7 months, 18% at launch, and that they raise 1 million at 35 cents. Private sale 2, locked over 6 months, 22% at launch, and that was around 40 cents. And then the public sale on DuckDAO will be at 50 cents, and they're raising 200,000, which of course is fully unlocked. So the tokenomics are very fair. You might think it's quite a high initial market cap, but I think most of the projects are probably going to be around that going forward. As you know, there's so much demand for pre-sales at the moment. I think projects can kind of increase it and get away with it. So in terms of their token allocation, early advisors and equity 16.4, team 18%, advisors 5, reserve foundation 40.5, seed 1.2. Okay, this is ones we went through already. Community bounties 0.2%. So overall, the tokenomics are quite good. Curious to see how it performs and when the actual public sale date is. As I said, join my Telegram announcement group, because as soon as that public sale goes live, I will post the whitelist form, which I presume they'll have in my announcement channel. So overall, in order to give a rating, I will give it a pro, because I think it is pro, but maybe a bit more than pro. And the idea is exceptionally pro if they manage to pull it off. So that's why it gets a pro. So anyways, now it's time for the Tinder review. So as you guys can see, if you didn't guess it already, I'm in Scotland, in Edinburgh. So I must say, so far the swiping is going quite well in Edinburgh, so I might make 2 videos here, we'll see. But anyways, let's see what they have to say about KeyTango. So I asked Cody, what is the key to tango with you? And she said, pretty much have a good chat and don't be a family-friendly channel. And she said, well, I said, can we chat about KeyTango and how it will revolutionize the DeFi space? And she said, DeFi space? And I said, yes, check it out and thank me when you're rich. So hopefully she does check it out. Lizzie, I said, what is the key to tango with you? Same question. She said, don't step on my toes and reckon we can work it out from there. What brings you to Tinder? So I said, I'm just trying to spread the word of KeyTango, obviously. And she said that she should look at it. So hopefully she does. Then Jenny, I said, I'm going to make a movie called KeyTango. Does it sound pro? And she said, what's it about? I said, basically, it's about an upcoming YouTuber that dedicates his life to digging up pro gems. This slowly but surely drives him crazy, but finally one day he digs up a huge gem and makes huge profit and then retires. And she said, what's a pro gem? And I said, KeyTango is a pro gem. Then Carrie, I said, same question. What is the key to Tango with you? She said, make me laugh always. And I said, isn't it funny how you could make 20x on your money with KeyTango? She said, would maybe be funny if I knew what that meant. So I said, it means you should whitelist for it and try and make 20x your money. And she said, she has no idea what I'm talking about. So I said, just go to KeyTango website and Telegram. So hopefully she does. Then Hannah, I said the same thing. I'm going to make a movie called KeyTango. Does it sound pro? She said, depends on what kind of movie this would be. Any more background? So I told her the same thing as I told Jenny. She said, why KeyTango then? I cannot really think of any connection between this title and the description you just gave me. So then I replied and I said, sometimes it doesn't matter what the gem does. What matters is that it's just a gem and you make gains. As you know, in crypto, sometimes it doesn't matter what it does. It's just a hype and it's a gem and it pumps. Then Atal, I said, I'm going to make a movie called KeyTango. Does it sound pro? What? Yes or no? Yes. So that's bullish. Then last one to Isla. I said, same question. What is the key to Tango with you? She said, does it sound really depressing to say, be willing to show an interest? I said, unfortunately, KeyTango doesn't provide interest. You know, you can't yield farm with it or anything like that. Only governance. So sorry to let you down, Isla. But anyways, that wraps up my video and my Tinder review. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe and join my Telegram groups. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.